So today we're going to be rebuilding the Twins, a team that's actually surprised me quite a bit. I didn't realize they were doing this well, and I thought, you know what? Let's even take them to the next level. Let's win them a World Series. So of course, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course, in the comment section, let me know that one team that's been like really surprising to you. Like who's been exceeding the expectations? Let me know down below. So when you look at the Twins, I thought, the Correa signing was great. I think when you have Buxton and he's healthy, he's one of the best players in baseball. And there's a couple other players in the team that I go, you know what? Not a bad team. But let me tell you, I did not expect them to be this good, especially with a couple players battling injuries. Like they acquired Chris Paddock. He went down I feel like it almost was like immediately. Another elbow issue. A couple other pitchers have been injured throughout the year, and surprisingly, they've been doing really well. And I thought, you know what? Let's keep building on this team. Royce Lewis sadly went down. I think it was an ACL injury. And like I said, injuries, right? And they're still doing fairly well. So I think this team is pretty good. I like it a lot. I think when you look at it, one, Arraez at first, the dude is killing it this year, by the way. And then I think if you look at a couple different players, some of them definitely need to go. I think we could definitely improve on a couple different positions. I think pitching could use a little bit of a bolster. But this team's in a good spot to compete. So let's get to the deadline and see where we're at. All right, so clearly MLB The Show doesn't think the Twins are good. Let's take a look really quickly. That's not good. That's pretty cool. Joe Ryan's doing well. Bundy. Oh, man. Wow. Holy cow. Okay, Chris Archer, I looked at his stats this year, surprisingly not bad. Like pretty good actually. Like he's been kind of nasty. Kind of like the Chris Archer of old. Like I kind of want to double check and make sure like I wasn't seeing things because I definitely could have been. Let's see. Chris Archer, 15 starts, a 3 ERA and a 1.25 whip. That's like kind of good. Like his FIP's like almost a 5, which is a little interesting, but for the most part, Chris Archer, okay. Looking at the rest of the bullpen, I know Alcala went down with an injury in real life, and then the Durantula is like absolutely nasty, but is not good in MLB The Show, which is a little disappointing. So maybe we just flip those for now and see how that changes things. But then when you look at the rest of the team, I kind of want to improve it. Correa hitting 229, not ideal, but he does have a good on base percentage. Polanco's an interesting one. I feel like he's always in trade rumors. He's one of those guys that like could end up being on the move, especially with you got Nick Gordon, who I know has been playing a lot of outfield, but like Nick Gordon, you've got Royce Lewis, you've got, I want to say they had somebody else. They have Miranda, but I feel like Miranda's more of like a first base option. So we'll see. We'll see what we do with the team. I think there definitely are a couple players I want to get rid of. One of those being Miguel Sano. I just feel like his time with the Twins is up. I think what's he doing this year? I was just looking at his numbers too. I know he's injured right now, but like even when he was playing, he wasn't good. So I think his time's up. I think we're gonna cash in while we can, and then I might just looking at it. It doesn't look like we're a playoff team. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tank for the rest of the year, and I'm gonna trade players while they still have some value. So Chris Archer, sorry man, like you've been good, but we're gonna trade you and we're gonna see what we can get. Miguel Sano, same thing. So let me go find a couple different trades, but before I do that, let me introduce you to this draft class because we definitely have some players who are gonna help us out within the next couple of years. Daryl Vargas, nutty. The dude can't catch to save his life, but he's got the speed, he's got the hitting attributes. Followed by Murray Jansen in right field, who's got the defense, he's got the bat. Absolutely nutty at 74 overall, followed by Steve Cairo, who's 72 overall. He can block everything behind the plate, but won't be able to throw a guy out to save his life, and some hitting stats. And then later on in the draft, we got Luis Medina, who was kind of nice too. He's just going to take forever to get there. So overall, that's a good draft. So now it's time to make some trades. All right, so I wasn't necessarily looking for a left fielder because I feel like we have a couple that could actually play that position, but Ian Happ for Archer, Sano, and Kepler. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this team. I'm gonna have to change up a couple things. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move some things around for sure and make it work. But yeah, those were basically the players that I wanted to get rid of. I forgot to mention Austin Martin earlier in terms of like young guys to look forward to as well. So that's also kind of why I'm leaving like the infield a little open, because we have Urshela, we have Correa, we have Martin, we've got Royce Lewis, we still have Polanco, we've got Nick Gordon, we've got Arraez, we've got Miranda. Like there's a lot of pieces right there, and kind of the same thing with the outfield. Hap, Kirilloff, Larnach, we've got Buxton, and then I just sent Kepler away. So one of these guys is going to move to the right side of the outfield. Pitching is an issue. Yeah, pitching definitely is. We do have Sonny Gray, but he's a free agent. We have Chris Paddock, who we have a couple more years of control of. Joe Ryan, couple more years of control, but like Maeda, Bundy, I don't know about that. We do have Balazovic. We do have Woods Richardson. Still need to like elevate that a little bit though. So I think Balazovic is going to take over for the rest of the year. I think I might make one more trade though. Let's see what we can find. All right, I'm going to go get William Contreras, who in real life has been killing it for the Braves. And I thought, you know what? Let's go get him because they're not using him. He's in AAA. He's absolutely mashing in AAA as well. So seeing that lefty numbers go down kind of suck, but I'm going to pick him up. I don't plan on bringing back Gary Sanchez. So let's get a catcher that we can use for the future. I think that's a good pickup. I actually wasn't looking to get a catcher. I was actually looking to just find like a pitcher, and I was looking at it and I go, I don't really want Gary Sanchez. I don't really see Jeffers being the future with the team either for this rebuild. Let's go get a catcher. I saw that the Braves weren't using Contreras, and I thought that's perfect. That fits in right where like that's perfect. So that's it. That's the season basically done. Let's finish it off. Like, that's the team. Yeah. So season's over. 74 and 88. Okay, I guess. I mean, wasn't expecting that at all. Arraez had the best batting average, and then when you take a look at the I didn't like the way I said that, average, and gold gloves and a silver slugger. Okay, not bad. Yeah, team wasn't great. Team just wasn't good, I guess. I definitely think we need to invest in some pitching. I think the addition of Hap and Contreras will definitely help us out as well. I know I drafted a catching prospect that actually looked pretty good, but realistically, he's not going to be ready for a couple years. And I needed someone that we could use immediately. So there's that. Pitching wise, all right. So this is where things are going to be a little iffy, because like obviously Bundy's not coming back. It was absolutely garbage. Ober could probably be that long reliever. I don't see why he couldn't just come up and eat some innings up there. Pagan, I know in real life the Twins fans hate him right now. He's been absolutely terrible. But for us, he's been pretty good. So I might bring him back. We'll have to wait and see. Alcala, fantastic. Stashik didn't pitch much. We'll give him another shot. Duffy, probably not going to bring him back because he's already regressing. And then I got to figure out Duran. I want him to be good. He has to be good. It just has to happen. And then Thielbar as well. So what do we have pitching wise? Sonny Gray wasn't the best. I guess it depends on how much he wants. I'd consider bringing him back for like a 3 spot. And then, you know, maybe try to bring in like number 1 and ace in the rotation. You know, Chris Paddock was really good. Love to see it. Joe Ryan was fantastic. Yikes. And then Maeda, who's going to continue to regress. So he's one of those guys that like, I don't want to just like send him and like, obviously he's just gone, but like it might just be better to release him, eat his salary of $3 million, and then just, you know, cut our losses. Royce Lewis, definitely going to be in the team next year. I didn't want to use him this year because I knew I wasn't going to get him into the lineup. I just don't know if I want him. Like, how am I gonna get him into the team? I guess what we could do, based on like what I'm seeing, is Polanco really like 25 home runs is cool, but like realistically, is he gonna improve too much more? I don't know. Same thing with Urshela. You know, it's kind of like one or the other, and I don't know which is the one we keep and which one we get rid of. On top of that, we do have Austin Martin, who like had a good AAA season too. So like we've got players who are like fighting for a lot of positions that aren't available right now. So Arraez, we already know, killed it, right? I guess we should take a look at the bench fully. Jeffers wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. I just wanted somebody a little bit different in that position. And then when we take a look at the team now, Arraez is just an on-base machine. Love to see it. Buxton, not bad. Definitely expected a little bit better. Correa, again, not bad. Expected better. Ian Happ, I think this is going to be a huge addition for us. Polanco, like I said, I just don't know if we should keep him or not. Contreras kind of sucked. It's okay. He'll be better. Urshela was pretty solid. I'll take it. Kirilloff, yikes. Larnach, and then back to the top. So what I could do is, oh man, I don't know, man. Because like I obviously also want Miranda to get some time too. I just maybe leave him in the minors for another year or two to develop, and then I don't know. I don't know. We don't have a lot of open spots. That's really what it comes down to. Not a lot of openings for a bunch of position players. Like it's not the ideal situation whatsoever. So off-season time, I think it's pitching. That's the clear and obvious need here. So what does Sonny Gray want for a year? Like 10 mil again? I don't know. Duffy, no. Bundy, no. Smith, no. I honestly think let's just bring everybody back and then let's focus on pitching. So what do we got here? Musgrove's an interesting one. I'd be interested in Musgrove. I think that's my number one target, and I think that's really about it. On top of maybe a bullpen arm, I don't think we really need much else. So let's get into the next season. All right, so season 2, you saw the drafts and who we got. So who did I bring in during the off season? Let me show you. I gotta find him first. Joe Musgrove, I mentioned his name. That was my main target. We got him. Perfect. It cost about 20 mil for the next 3 seasons. I think that's a pretty good pickup. On top of that, we brought in Mitch, only to face lefties. I felt like we needed someone that just absolutely mashes lefties. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. And then we brought back Sonny Gray. That was really it. I kind of kept it quiet. Not much to do. I completely forgot about Randy Dobnak. I completely forgot about Devin Smeltzer, who were chilling in free agency, or not free agency, in the minor leagues, as I almost launched my glasses. But in the bullpen, I think those guys can come up, help us out a little bit. And then Kenta Maeda. I probably should get rid of him. And then this is kind of the team offensively. I do want to get Austin Martin in a little bit. I just don't know how. And then we'll switch it up a little bit for lefties because Mitch comes in and a couple other positions change too. But for the most part, this is our team. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I think this is a pretty good offense. I don't have any like issues with it at all. I definitely need a better pitcher. Do I just rock with Blasevich, even though he's going to get absolutely rocked? Or do I rock with Woods Richardson? Or do I just find like a 1-year guy? I guess I could do that. Who becomes a free agent this year that would be worth trading for? Because I definitely, I need one. I need a pitcher for sure. Who do I get, man? There's got to be somebody. Kyle Hendricks? I might be able to make this work. Who are they going to want? Do they want Kenta Maeda? Oh, okay. Easy. Let me give you... Let's go. There we go. All right, we'll give Kyle Hendricks a shot for the season. And there we go. That's the team. Not bad. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. All right, so the Kyle Hendricks experiment didn't work. So I'm going to trade Urshela, who's actually having a decent season. And his numbers are still kind of going up. But I feel like him becoming a free agent and with Austin Martin starting to emerge as a player as well, I probably should just let the younger player play, especially with the rest of the team doing really well. I think we can have one spot that's like maybe a little bit below average / average. And then I just need to lock up pitching. Rayland is basically a rental, what Urshela is for the Rockies or what he is for the Rockies, because it's a half season for both players. So what I'm thinking here is Dobnik's going to get sent down because he really hasn't been that great either. That's why I think, we'll kind of rock like this. Everybody else has been like crazy good besides Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan's been kind of bad. I'm not going to lie there. But the rest of the team, like crazy good offensively for the most part. People are doing really well. So this is going to be Austin Martin. And then there we go. That's the team. Yeah, I feel like we're pretty good here. I completely forgot about some of the players that we drafted because some of them are like kind of nutty. I didn't realize this guy could play like all across the field. He's basically like Nick Gordon, Royce Lewis. Like we've got another one, Austin Martin. Like basically that's all we're drafting with players like this. So we've got him. We've got Murray Jansen, who looks like he could be ready any second. I'm probably going to send him up to AAA to see how he does. And then of course Steve Cairo. So like, I mean, our prospects could be ready by season 3, which would be great. So especially with some of these guys becoming free agents. So with that in mind, I do want to extend one person's contract, and that's Ian Happ. I don't know about Polanco. Probably will with Polanco because I can still get him in the lineup. But yeah, Ian Happ, let's bring him in. Let's bring him back. Boom. There we go. So there it is. Yeah, finish the season. All right, so we won the division 93-69, which is awesome. Perfect. At the top, just where we need to be. What about team ranking? Where are we? 4th in average, which is awesome. Runs were 5th. Hits, 4th, perfect. What about home runs? We are a little bit lower, 12th. Runs batted in, 5th. And offensively, we were looking pretty good. Pitching wise, how we looking? A little bit lower, 10th. Okay, not bad, not bad. What about hits allowed? Ooh, we're a little bit lower on this one. Oh, where are we? 25th. Oh man, so we're allowing a lot of hits. What about runs? Where are we on this one? Where are we? Okay, 11th, so top half. But yeah, pitching clearly a little bit of an issue. So Vladdy, MVP, along with Pete Alonso, who wins it for back-to-back years. Bueller and Gilbert are your Cy Young winners. And then looking at the rest, okay. All right, Vinny Pasquantino, Rookie of the Year, beating out Royce Lewis, and then Michael Toglia on the other side, who's now with the Pirates instead of the Rockies. That sounds right. Okay, so it looks like, ooh, offensively, who got sent down? Ooh, who would have been sent down? All right, Balazovic gets called up. I want to get him into the team. It's just his attributes. He's going to get absolutely shelled. You know, Kyle Hendricks wasn't great. Pagan, definitely the last year for him, but he was solid. Alcala is gross. He's absolutely insane. Stashik, Smeltzer, Duran, Gilbar. Okay, so I'm thinking for next year, Gilbar will probably be gone. Alcala will probably hop into the closer role, and then we'll most likely need a reliever. Yeah, unless I rock with like Dobnik, which it is a possibility. That definitely is a possibility. Musgrove was great. Paddock was solid. Like, really good, actually. Basically the same. Joe Ryan, a little unfortunate, and it sucks seeing like players not really developing. Sonny Grave is very, very solid as well. And then so was Kyle Freeland once we picked him up. Overall, very, very, very good for pitching. Like, it's exactly what you want to see. Brought in Mitch for a year, a $7 million deal, and he did exactly what I needed. Mash lefties. That's all I wanted him to do, and he delivered. Jake Cave got called up after the Urshela trade. Didn't do much. Same thing with Jeffers. Kirilloff, I have him in versus lefties because he hits lefties better, but it's really just kind of split, and it's like just super disappointing. I'm just going to leave it there. And then, so that means Nick Gordon was sent down. Okay. I mean, I would have sent down somebody else, but, you know, like Jake Cave, I would have sent down him. All right, Arise, just on base machine. His numbers did go down a little bit, though. Buxton, a little bit. Same thing, kind of, he went down. Correa's great. You know, Hap was unbelievable. Another reason why I wanted to extend his contract. Polanco was solid. I don't know if he's going to go up too much more, but if I can bring him back for like another year or two, might as well. Contreras, man, I was kind of hoping for better. Not going to lie. What? The potential went down. No. Okay, well, hopefully it doesn't go down anymore. Same thing with Royce Lewis. Not great. Larnick was not great. Honestly, like, it might be better to... It might be best to trade one of them, you know? It might be. Because, like, we've got this guy, right? And he's got the... He literally has the same exact hitting ability as what Kirilloff and Larnick have. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'll probably give them another half year, and if it doesn't go well, then they're out the door. And then, like, we also have Vargas, who's still a little bit away. Same thing with Cairo, but like you can kind of see, like we might need to make some changes. Pitching wise, we've already seen the pitching, so yeah, let's see how it goes against the Mariners. We are eliminated. Not a lot of runs scored. So that's tough to see. Okay. Year 3, I feel like we're getting somewhere though. All right, so heading into year 3, I should say. I feel good. Okay, what do we do here? I'm gonna pick up this Stashik. He was good. I'm gonna pick that up as well. Jeffers, he's been a whatever catcher. Like, we'll take it. Ober, yeah, we'll take it. And then Faria, yes. Okay, so now where do we go from here? I think Pagan, no. Freeland's an interesting one because, like, he wasn't bad. He wasn't bad at all. Where are we gonna... Do we go Balazovic? Do we just, like, say, yeah, he can be our 5? Because if that's the case, like, Hendricks is gone, 100%. So, like, do we go something like that? I feel like that doesn't really make us better, but, like, I wouldn't hate it. I guess, what does he want for, like, a year in the rotation? 6 mil? I mean... It's not bad. We could always move him to a long relief spot if things don't go well, and then call up like Woods Richardson. Or do we spend that money? And we don't have a lot of money, so I think for 6 mil, it's not bad. 6.5, kind of make sure the deal goes through. I don't think that's bad. Hendricks is gone. Mitch potentially comes back, but I think it's probably best seeing those down attributes. Probably best to let him walk. Sonny Gray, I think is good. I'd be interested in bringing him back for another year. It's just we're going after Freeland, so it's pretty similar. 8 mil versus 6.5. I think I'm gonna stick with the lefty, and then Polanco, we'll do like a 3-year deal. We'll keep it at 3. He wants like not that much. I think that's pretty good. 32. I'll make him 33 by the time he retires. Okay, or retires by the time the contract's over. It's not bad at all. Okay, that's the team. I think that's. Oh, he didn't take the contract. Okay, so that's one thing to keep in mind. And then pitching wise, ooh, okay. All right, so we might need to go out and spend a little bit of money. We don't have a lot, but we might need to. All right, so this season, what did we do? Not much, actually. Again, I kind of kept it simple. Who did we go after? Jack Flaherty. That was it. Literally it. So Jack Flaherty, Musgrove, Paddock, Ryan Blazevich, Wood Richardson. We got Ober in the team. I guess the bullpen could use a little bit of work, but based off of what happened last year, I didn't really think I needed to change it up too much. And so there it is. That's the team. Pitching wise, offensively, kind of the same, like not much has changed. Cairo is getting the job behind the plate. Contreras just really wasn't doing it. Like I figured if things aren't going well, we might as well just go to somebody different. Boom. Plus his hitting stats are better. So I felt like that was the move. So half a season to prove me wrong. Larnick and Kirilloff. Yeah. And then if they don't do well, where is he? Murray Jansen is waiting for his opportunity. Honestly, I think this guy's gonna be really good. On top of that, we also have the center fielder, Daryl Vargas, who could come in at any time as well. It just really depends on who's doing better and if these guys are doing poorly. So yeah, the bench is looking good. The offense is looking solid. I like this team a lot. I think this team is pretty good. We're ranked 9th. I mean, this could be the year. I mean, like, this team's kind of stacked. This team's kind of nasty. Okay, we're at the deadline, and I might make a trade for a bullpen arm. Otherwise, this team is unbelievable. Like, look at the pitching. Like, crazy good. And really, the only eyesore is Bailey Ober. But, like, even then, it's not, like, terrible. Everybody else is unbelievable. Unbelievable. And you look at the lineup, like, everyone's doing pretty good. I mean, like, Polanco's probably the worst, and then you see Larnick. Austin Martin's doing well. Royce Lewis is struggling a little bit, and so is Steve Cairo. But for like the most part, like, it's not going poorly. Like the bench is doing okay here and there. Kirilloff's doing okay. So Kirilloff's doing well. I think Larnick's really the one that's struggling the most between them. So I was looking at it and I go, oh, Daryl Vargas is like unbelievable. I don't think he's gonna be able to do that in the majors, but I'm intrigued. Same thing with Murray Jansen. Excuse me? I gotta call him up. I have to. There's nothing against Larnick and Kirilloff. It's just these are like some special players type thing. And so what I could do is I gotta call him up. It has to be done for the rebuild. It's got to be done. I just don't like. I feel like then Cave's got to go down, and then probably Gordon. And then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna call up Vargas, and we're also gonna call up Jansen. And they're getting in the lineup. They're kind of nutty. And so, like I said, I am also gonna go out and find a reliever. I just don't know who yet. Who's available? That's a good question. Stallmont, I'm out. Let's go. Fairbanks? Okay. Kayla Sandlin. We've got Singer. I think I'm gonna find one. I think that's just probably the better move. I think it's just easier to find a trade. Let's see, what's Ferguson up to? He's pretty good. Do I need a lefty? I didn't even think about that. I have one. Another one wouldn't be bad. So I think I'll take a lefty. Caleb Ferguson. I know the Dodgers have like kind of a team. They do have Aaron Judge and Mookie Betts. Bader as well. Okay. Yeah, that casually. They do have David Bednar. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna steal somebody. I'm gonna take I'm going to take Ferguson. And then I'm going to give you Bailey Ober. And then I'm also going to give you Celestino. And we're going to call that an even trade, even though you definitely got a little bit more than what you needed. Either way, I'm pretty happy there. Lineup-wise, Vargas is going to come in versus lefties, and Jansen's going to come in versus righties. So what I'm going to do is this. And then I'm going to hope Royce Lewis can figure it out. And then versus lefties, Vargas is going to come in. And how am I going to do this? Miranda struggling? He is. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And then Kirilloff, who plays first base, we'll go like that. So there we go. We got our prospects in. We're still keeping Kirilloff and Larnach in the lineup as well. Solid. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So yeah, that's the team. I'm liking this team. This team's kind of fun. A lot of the main players still on the squad. A couple prospects sprinkled in. A couple changes here and there. But yeah, it's in the year. 95 and 67, won the division. I think we did 2 games better. Two games sounds about right. Yeah, 2 games better. What do we have team ranking wise? So second in batting average this year. Oh, it looks like we went down a little bit for the runs though. 11th. Hits were second. Home runs, we are 10th. Okay. And then runs batted in, where are we at here? We are 11th. Okay, let's go to pitching. Kind of see how we compared to last year. First for ERA. Okay. Second for complete games. I think that was third for shutouts. Second for, oh no, that's the Rangers. 6th for saves. Hits allowed, we're at 4. Runs allowed, the least in baseball. So completely different game on our pitching front. Like, it was completely different. I mean, look at Joe Musgrove killing it. Offensively, Buxton for triples, Happ for walks. Robbie Grossman had the best batting average, which is kind of nutty. And let's check out home runs. 44 and 52 for Acuna. Okay. Awards, what do we have? A Gold Glove. That was it. That's kind of boring. Not gonna lie, that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping for a little bit better. Like, we're not even in, like, I guess a rise for batting title, but like that's not fun. Alcala for reliever of the year. That's boring. All right. So pitching wise, Woods Richardson pitched 121 innings and he was good. He was definitely really solid. Formerly of the Blue Jays, came over in the Barrios trade. There we go. Stashik was very good. Very, very good. Dobnik, same thing. Smeltzer, thank you very much. Ferguson, good pickup. Duran and Alcala. That is a nasty, nasty bullpen. And then you hop over to the rotation, and I mean, it's better. How is it better? That's crazy. Blazovic, I will take that in the 5 spot, so no worries. Offensively, how did we do? Vargas came in versus lefties. That's crazy. 58 at bats, 14 hits, 5 doubles, a triple, and 4 home runs. He had 10 extra base hits out of his 14 hits, plus 13 walks. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Yes, please. Miranda, only versus lefties, struggled a little bit for sure. Contreras off the bench, meh. Larnach, not great, but kind of better than what he was doing. Same thing with Kirilloff, not great, but better than what he was doing. And then when you look at the team now, Rise is just an on-base percentage. Man, like, that's what he does. The dude hits. Buxton, so much better than what he did last year. Love to see it. 30 home runs, by the way. Wow. Okay. Correa, right there. This is like a nice 1, 2, 3. Then you have Happ hitting 34 home runs with 36 doubles, 100 RBIs, 102 walks. 102 walks, by the way. Holy cow. I think he had, like, that's insane. That's insane. That's wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, killing it. Okay, then we take a little step back from Polanco, but still fairly decent. Murray Jansen was kind of nice. He was pretty good as well. We've got Austin Martin, who was definitely better than what he was last year. Royce Lewis, better than what he was last year. And then Cairo. So overall, team, pretty good. I will 100% take that any day of the week. We are going to be facing the Astros. All right, let's see what the Astros have for us. Let's see what we got. So they have Shohei. Oh boy. Yeah, I can see why they're pretty good. Yeah, I see why they're good. All right. I feel pretty good about this. We have a killer team and we advance. got a little nervous. Got a little nervous there. Okay, so Riley Green's on the Blue Jays. Okay, so they got even better. They do have Urshela. Yeah, yep. Okay. They have Severino. That's a pickup. I still this is the team for sure. Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it. Plus, I mean, we can't lose. Yeah, okay. We're in taking on the Mets in the World Series. So we beat the Blue Jays. We beat the Astros. They beat the Brewers, and then the Dodgers in a 7-game series. So the Mets. What do we have for the Mets? I mean, I'm feeling good. They got Marte, they got Guillorme, Lindor, Alonso. Any changes? No, none. Their pitching's got to be a little bit different though, right? Like they don't have DeGrom anymore, do they? They do not. They do have Kyle Freeland. How did he do? Not as good as previous years, so I'm kind of glad we didn't pick him up. You know what? We're winning. We're winning. Do I have the pitching? Oh, pitching's lined up. We're winning for sure. Okay, game 1. Joe Musgrove versus Peterson. Like, really? We've got to win. Like, it can't even be close, right? Maybe it's a little close. It's a little close. I don't like that. Quick manage. We are away, but can we wear? Where's the baby blues? I'm feeling the baby blues. Wait, don't we have? Aren't there like Where's their new baby blues? There we go. Boom. That's exactly what I wanted. And Musgrove. Yep. Facing a righty. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Let's get it going here. Great start. Love it. Okay. Gotta love it. 1 run for them. Perfect. But then Ian Happ starts it off right. Home run. A double by Jansen. Austin Martin brings him in. And then Royce Lewis follows that up with an RBI. I mean, the young guys are delivering. Gotta love it. McNeil hits a home run. We're gonna let Jeff McNeil, the squirrel, hit a home run. Really? That's how the game's gonna go. Really? And okay, so a little quiet the last few innings. I don't like that because we all know someone's hitting a home run for them. That's really what's gonna happen here. Where's the offense? I'm happy that it's 3-2, but I feel like we definitely need another run. Royce Lewis, have a day. 2 RBIs so far. And I'm getting a little greedy here. So what do we have? Righty, lefty. Let's go Stashik. Gets the strikeout. Gets the ground out. There we go. That is big. Buxton is out 0 for 3 on the day. Look at my first 3 hitters. 0 for 3, 0 for 4, and Correa 0 for 3. So actually Buxton's 0 for 4. An error gets Correa on, and then Happ with his second home run of the day makes it 6-2. Yeah, let's leave Stashik in, and let's see how this goes. A run scores. Okay, so Stashik's done. Dobnik's gonna come in. Another run scores. Oh, okay. Alcala, come in, shut the door, please. A fly out and a ground out. Oh, wait. I totally misread that because I saw the 2 in my mind. I'm thinking, oh, it's the 9th inning. So now I gotta have my closer go for a 5-out save when I should have brought in Duran and then let Alcala finish off the inning. But no, either way, Alcala, 1 more out. I almost messed that up. I almost botched that one real bad, but we close it out. We get the World Series and the awards. What do we have? World Series MVP, Royce Lewis. Royce Lewis is your World Series MVP. Really? That's insane. That's crazy. All right, let's go take a look. I mean, I feel like it's got to be one of the pitchers, though. Look at Flaherty. Look at Musgrove. You know, like, you got to give it to one of those guys. They were absolutely lights out. The bullpen, for the most part, very, very, very good. Let's see. Vargas was 2 for 4. I had a 214 average. You know, Alcala was a little quiet. Same thing with Buxton. Same thing with Correa. Happ, wow. Yikes. So he did his damage in the World Series, especially that last game of the World Series. Polanco, good Lord. How did we win games? Murray Jansen came to play, and so did... Wow, our offense went missing. Whoa, how did we win? Wow, how did we win that? How did we win that? That is crazy, but we did it. So one more look at the team as a whole. You know what? I like it. I like this a lot. This was a cool team. This was a fun team. You know, Happ and left. You got Royce Lewis, Jansen. You've got Martin, Correa, Polanco, Arias. And I know I kept saying Arias the whole time. It's Arias. And then Buxton. The pitching's looking solid. The catching spots. I mean, this team's set for the future. Maybe sprinkle in a couple pitchers here and there. this team's kind of nuts. I like this one. This was a lot of fun to do. I hope you enjoyed this Twins rebuild. If you did, hit that thumbs up down below. If you're new here, consider hitting subscribe. Of course, in the comment section, let me know that surprising team this season. That's about it. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Did you enjoy today's video? If you did, I've got another one for you right here. Boom. Right there. Check it out. It's going to be great. Recommend this one.